Hey guys, Anna Vocino here, author of Eat Happy and Eat Happy 2 gluten-free, grain-free, low-carb recipes for a joyful life. I'm glad you've joined me. I'm so glad you've joined me. Today we're going to make some spinach and artichoke dip. This recipe is in Eat Happy 2, your new favorite low-carb cookbook. I have here 8 ounces of sour cream. You can also use creme fraiche. Let's dump that in there. It makes a not very appetizing sound when it plops onto the thing. 8 ounces of cream cheese softened to room temperature. Here's why that's important, is because like this is at room temperature and it's still pretty thick. I'm glad I'm wearing a white shirt because I think that might have spattered on me. But see, what I'm gonna do is just kind of give this a preliminary, shout out to these little spatulas that have, they're like a spoon or like also a spatula. They have them at Sur La Table. You can also use a whisk, but I'm just gonna kind of move it around like so and start to get this thing, ooh. I know the sound is revolting. Thank you. We are very mature here at Eat Happy Productions because we hear the sound of something going flap and we automatically giggle. And since I'm supposed to be keeping this clean, I will not articulate a narration. Maybe I'll just get a whisk because I can't take that noise either. I want you to make eye contact with me while I'm making this sound. You hear it? That's dip. If that's not a perfect example of why you should leave the cream cheese at room temperature, I don't know what is. We're gonna start with some shallots minced. It's about 1 shallot. Now I know when you mince shallots are even stronger than onions. Shallots are a hybrid of garlic and onion, so it can really get to your eyes, so just be careful when you're cutting up those. Let's do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So I've got a 1/4 teaspoon measurer. Do that twice, that's a 1/2 teaspoon. We're gonna do about a 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground pepper. Delicious. Let's do about a teaspoon of garlic paste. You can do 2 garlic cloves minced, but I'm just gonna do the paste because it mixes oh so nicely. Green onions. The white part and the palest green part of 2 green onions, chopped very finely. This is the stuff that the shallots, the green onions, we want chopped finely. You don't want to take a bite of the dip and have a giant oniony taste in your mouth. So let's fold that in. We got the salt, pepper, the green onion, and the shallot. Now for the fun, delicious, chunky things. Artichoke hearts. Okay, so let's take these artichoke hearts and put them in here. That's good. And then let's take water chestnuts, and again, I chop them. You can chop them as finely as you want, but I think it's kind of fun to have a bite of water chestnut or artichoke hearts in there. So let's fold that in nicely. Now, let's just cut some spinach. The recipe calls for about 1.5 cups of packed spinach. So we're doing a real loose chop right now. I like a nice fine spinach chop. If you want to use frozen spinach, you can. You just need to drain it and you need to press it dry. Okay, so we will put this back into the bowl. Oh man. Okay, we're stirring this in. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Oh, you know what I forgot? Let's get it in there. Cayenne pepper. You know why? Because this is so rich. You've got so many rich ingredients. You need spice or you need acid to cut it. Now the acid is included in the artichoke hearts. Now the spice is going to be in the ground cayenne pepper. So I'm going to sprinkle that on. Guess what, you guys? We have made dip. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Oh. That is so nice. I'm trying to like make a little, there we go. That's nice. So here we have our finished spinach and artichoke dip. We have our almond flour pita chips. Oh, you guys, here's a tweak. Almond flour pita chips are in the first cookbook in Eat Happy. If you want a little tweak, caramelize some onions first. Slice some onions real thin, cook them on the pan, caramelize them, and mash them into your almond flour pita chip. You see that? It's delicious. And we have this. Whoops, it broke on me. You guys. That's so good. You want to make it fancy, you kind of tuck it in. There we go. Now it's a party. Check out AnnaVocino.com or get your hands on Eat Happy too to get this and 159 other gluten-free, grain-free, low-carb recipes. I'm Anna Vocino. Thanks for joining me.